Okay, this is probably Emily Henry's best book so far. Y'all, I did a 5K in under an hour. Hello friends, and welcome to a new vlog. So it is Saturday morning. It is like 8:30 in the morning. I have gotten up early this morning. I got a bunch of chores done. Still have more to do, unfortunately, but I am ready for my 5K today. I'm very excited for it. It is a beautiful day. It's actually kind of windy, which is kind of nice. So it'll keep me cool and I won't be sweating buckets, hopefully. But I'm excited. So I'll probably be leaving here in about 45 minutes to run the trash to the dump and then go to the race, do that. And then I scheduled lunch pickup at Firehouse, which I'm excited for. So my favorite is their Italian salad. It is so good. So I decided to get that for lunch to make it easy. And I actually had enough points that I only had to spend $2 because I told myself I'm not gonna get it if it's like full price. Like if I had points, I was gonna get it, and if I didn't, I was just gonna make something here. But yay, so I spent $2 for lunch. Love that. So I'll pick that up, and then I think I'm gonna run to the post office because I think I have packages to pick up that weren't delivered. So I'll do that, and then I'll come home, have lunch, finish off my chores, and then get to reading. But I do have a reading update for y'all real quick. I did finish the audiobook for Youth Juice this morning. I ended up giving it 3 stars. I think the writing style was really, really good. Like I talked about in last week's vlog, like I think it was just really well done. But the overall plot, I guess, just felt kind of flat at the end. Like it felt like it was building up to something and it got there, but it just didn't feel that crazy to me. Like, I don't know, like maybe I'm just so desensitized from all the horror that I've read over the past couple of months, but I'm just like, okay, you know, like it felt like it was gonna be this wild thing, and it just was like, oh. So it was good. I liked it. I gave it 3 stars. Had some really good topics of conversation on the beauty industry and all that, which I do love reading about in horror. So yeah, that's the update. I'm gonna relax for a little bit and then go to my walk, and I'll tell y'all how I do. I'm hoping to do one under an hour. I am very slow, but I will tell y'all, in the calorie deficit that I'm in currently and exercising it more frequently and more in like doing more time when I am exercising, I'm actually down like 4 pounds. So hey, and so far it's staying down, because the problem is it'll go down and then it'll go up, and then it'll just stay the same, or it'll go up and then down and then up and then down, but it's going down and down and down and down, you know? So we're just gonna keep doing this. I'm really excited, really hoping this is my break, that I finally am going, you know, to reach my weight loss goals, finally, maybe, hopefully, because I'm really excited, okay? Really excited. But anyways, I will chat with you all later. Y'all, I did a 5K in under an hour. That is unheard of for me, okay? A 20-minute mile girl, okay? I'm slow, and I know that. But I don't know what possessed me. Like, I swear something just took over my legs, and I was doing 15-minute miles. Actually, the first mile was in 14 minutes. That is the fastest mile I've ever gone in my entire life. I didn't stop not one time, and I don't know why, but like I picked a couple people that I'm like, okay, you have a similar build to me, so I'm gonna try to keep up with you. And I don't know why I did that, but I really think that motivated me, because like in the last mile, I actually surpassed those handful of people. They were just random people. I had no clue who anybody was there, but I surpassed them in the last mile, and I mean, I was walking so fast. And by the end, I think I ran, like I sprinted the last like maybe 0.2 of a mile. I was gasping. I couldn't breathe, but I did it. And that is the fastest I've ever done a 5K in my entire life. And I do this walk just about every year, and I always do it over an hour. Granted, I'm not jogging very much because I'm doing it with my mom, so her and I just walk the whole thing, but I was alone this time and I could just book it. And like I jogged for an entire quarter mile, okay? I can't do that. I don't know what happened. Like who am I? my throat really hurts and I just keep coughing. Like, I think all that jogging and all that really just stirred my cold that I'm still kind of getting over all up. My calves are so sore. And I just had some lunch. I picked up a salad that is one of my absolute favorites. It's basically like an Italian sub, but just in a salad. It was amazing, but I'm very much in pain. I might even take some Advil. And I've drank a ton of water since I've been home. So I'm just gonna relax for a little bit longer and then I will get laundry going. I think I'm gonna wait and do vacuuming tomorrow because that's a very, you know, physical chore and I'm just physically exhausted. So I might try to get some reading done and definitely get laundry going and kind of see what the day holds for me, because I got nothing going on the rest of the day. That was it. So I think I'm just gonna have leftover pizza for dinner and probably make a big salad or a frozen veggie or something. But yeah, that's the plan. I'm exhausted and I'm gonna go relax. Well, howdy friends. Sorry I'm kind of backlit. That's a little better, I guess. It's been a couple days, it feels like. It feels like I haven't talked to you all in years, but it's been really busy. My parents just got back from their trip. I actually have a little haul for y'all. They got me a few things, which was very sweet. And yeah, let's find a more comfortable spot and let's chat. Howdy, hope y'all can see me okay. So first thing I got is this very cool sweatshirt that says Nashville, which is where they were at. I love it. It kind of reminds me of like Jack Daniels, you know, the alcohol. It's very cool. I love the guitars and it's super soft. And then my parents went on this tour of the Musicians Hall of Fame and Museum. So I also got a hoodie from there. And this is the back. I just love this. It's just so cute. So that's what I got. And then my mom also gave me a shirt from the conference that she went to, like one of the vendors. I have no clue whose logo this is, but she said this was not her size. Margot's playing with the giant bug that's outside. So she gave it to me. And I think that was it. Oh wait, and then I also got this little Vera Bradley purse because my mom was like, there's a Vera Bradley store here. So she got this for me. I love it. It's so cute. And this will be a perfect little travel purse wallet thing because you can also put all your cards and stuff in here and then also put your phone in here. I love these wallets. They're my favorite. Obsessed. But anyways, Margot's playing with a giant mosquito eater outside. Like she's inside playing with it outside, if that makes sense. But anyways, my battery's flashing, so we'll just chat till it dies. But I have a reading update. I have finished Blood Solace today. Easy 5 stars. Absolutely loved it. It was so good. So I told the besties that I would start The Way of Kings once I finished my current read. So I finished my current read. So that means I have to start Way of Kings. I'm so scared. I'm not ready. But a couple other of the besties are starting it too. So we're all gonna start it together. And I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm just scared I'm not gonna like it. So we'll just see how it goes. But I will be starting that tonight. So I'm gonna put my new clothes away. I'm probably gonna put them in the washer or like put them in the dirty clothes basket to be washed so I could have fresh clothes. And then Margot gets this bag. So she's gonna be very excited about that because this cat is seriously addicted to paper bags. It's for you. Oh, she is in it already. She is very excited. And I do cut the handles on the bag, so no worry. Anywho, so yeah, that's all I really got for y'all. Oh, I also I haven't had these 2 packages from Amazon missing for almost a week now, and it said that there was no safe place to deliver it, so the mail lady never brought it. I'm like, that's ridiculous. So usually she gives me a slip to go pick it up at the post office, and she never did. So today I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna stop by there and see what they say. I don't have a slip, but I went there, I showed them my ID, and I'm like, hey, I have these 2 packages that are from Amazon that I don't know where they are, and I'm gonna just check here and see if y'all have them. I don't know if you could check in for them or not. She's like, oh yeah, definitely, what's your address? So gave her my address and she's like, let me go look in the back. So she looked in the back and she found them. Like, I was just so grateful that she was able to do that, because I was fully 100% expecting her to say, sorry, we need a slip. But that was really nice of her. So I got my 2 packages, one of which was this liquid exfoliant that I have been dying to try, and it's so small for how stupid expensive this was. I'm curious to try it. So yeah, and then the other thing I got was a boatload of Quest chips, because I'm really trying to focus on high protein, like more vegetables, more fruit, more protein. That's kind of what I'm going for, and then less of everything else. And I've been noticing a huge difference with that, honestly. So my kryptonite is chips, okay? I will do anything for a bag of chips. I'm addicted to them, truly. So I tried Quest chips the other day. I just bought like the nacho cheese ones. Obsessed, and they're truly filling. Like, they have like 20 grams of protein per bag almost, and they taste amazing. So I bought every flavor that they had and I can only find them on Amazon because nobody sells them in town. So I got that and I'm obsessed. So I told myself that I can have chips in the house if they are Quest chips, because I'm only allowed to have 1 a day, if that. Like, that's max. Like, I want to have maybe 2 to 3 a week at most, you know. But it just, when I'm craving something crunchy, I want chips. I don't want an apple, you know. So obviously still gonna try to make those better choices, but it's nice to have a healthier option for chips, because that's like my #1 craving usually. But anyways, I'm gonna get ready for bed. It is 8:45, so I want to have some time to start Way of Kings and get ready for bed. So yeah, I'm gonna go and I will chat with you all later. Hello. I feel like it's been a while since I've talked to this vlog. So it is currently a Friday evening. It's like 8:30. I had book club yesterday and I think I had food poisoning from book club, because I got home, I basically just went straight to bed. I woke up 2 hours later with the most horrendous stomach ache ever, and then proceeded to stay up the rest of the night with a stomach ache. So it was awful. I got like 3 hours of sleep, and I did actually go to work and stay at work all day, which was a miracle. I was like for sure thinking I'll just do a half day, call it good, but I stayed the whole day, which is crazy. So anyways, let's talk about books, because I have some reading updates. So today I did finish You Know What You Did, which is the Literally Dead book club pick for June. And I liked it well enough. I think the author did a really good job of making the reader feel very uncomfortable and like unsure of what is even like truth, you know? Like, our main character has a lot of problems with OCD and understanding if something actually happened or not, and so you as the reader also don't know if that actually happened or not, and if she's misremembering things, which is like terrifying. So that definitely stuck through the whole book and added a lot of suspense and creepiness to the story. So I did like that, but I don't know, it just was like a 3-star read for me personally. I liked it, but it wasn't like my favorite thing ever. But definitely looking forward to the live show, and we'll definitely be attending that when it happens, I believe in July. And then I am still making progress in my audiobook, which is Funny Story. I should have this done in the next vlog, so sorry I didn't finish it in this one. But I gotta say, this is probably Emily Henry's best book so far, which I've read all of her books. I've read Beach Read, People We Meet on Vacation. There's others that I'm not thinking of, but I've read all of her books that have recently, I think she's had what, 3 or 4 books come out. I think this is her 4th one, and this is so far my favorite one that she's written. I think the characters are genuinely funny, the plot is funny, like it's kind of ridiculous, like this whole situation is so like 1 in a billion happening that it's just kind of a funny, silly, goofy time. and I'm having a good time with it actually. I think it might be like a 4-star read for me personally. I'm really shocked by that. I'm pleased because, like I had mentioned, this is going to be my last straw with Emily Henry, in that if she didn't like surprise me with this book, that I wasn't going to read anything else by her. But she's surprising me, honestly. Like, this is actually genuinely really fun and a great time. So, and then, guess what, you guys? I started The Way of Kings. I did it. I have started it. I am literally 37 pages into it. I really have had like no time to read this week, but I've made it through the 3 prologues that this book has, which is ridiculous. And I have no clue what's going on, but all the besties in the group chat are like, just keep going. It'll all make sense in the end. I'm like, okay, I trust you. So I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna give this book a fair chance because I'm listening to the audiobook and following along, which is great. I got my cool bougie bookmark in here and hoping I like it because I own all the other books in the series. And I have book 5 pre-ordered, so I don't know why I did that. So we'll just see how this goes. So I think a few of us are currently reading this right now because I think the live show for this will be in July at some point, but I'm not entirely sure because Steph and I know a couple of people haven't started it yet, so I guess we'll just see. So I do have 2 books I want to haul for y'all real quick. So I had some money on Pingo Books, so I scrolled around and found 2 things to purchase. The other one has not showed up yet, but this book showed up in the mail the other day, which is Nestlings by Nat Cassidy. I loved Mary, so I decided to pick up his latest book, and I accidentally started reading the afterword, which I know is like a terrible choice, but his afterwords are so good. Like, he truly writes some of the best afterwords I've ever read in a book, and so I started like accidentally reading it the other day, and it just makes me want to read this so bad. So hoping to prioritize this maybe in spooky season for sure. But this book is actually in a lot worse condition than I thought it was going to be. Like the spine, not the spine, but like the cover's kind of bent right here, which I did not see in the picture, but I basically paid nothing for this book, so can't really complain too much. And then I was not expecting this at all, but I got a package from HarperCollins and I got an arc of Tessa Bailey's newest book coming out in July. I'm like, hello? So this is exciting. It's called, oh god, I am not gonna be able to say that, so you're just gonna have to look at the spine. That is the title of the book, if my camera will focus and show you all. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce that, but it is a hockey romance. And it says it's forced proximity, grumpy sunshine, single dad, age gap, hockey romance, spicy. So it says, will he fall head over hockey stick for his nanny? Oh goodness. So that's exciting. It just comes out, it doesn't say the exact date, but it just says 7/24. So thank you, HarperCollins. I was not expecting this. I was just curious if I could find a specific date, but I don't see one. So I will be trying to read this sooner rather than later to try to, you know, get a review out, because getting a physical arc is like a needle in a haystack. Like, I get a lot of e-arcs because I feel like publishing stuff, you know, it's easier to just send someone an e-arc. You don't have to pay for shipping and it's fast and easy, but I truly value physical arcs so much more personally. So I will try to prioritize this as much as I possibly can because this sounds like fun. So that's all I really got for y'all. So it was a busy week and I didn't get a whole lot of reading done, and it's gonna be a busy weekend. So without further ado, I guess that's basically it for this vlog. So thank y'all for joining me on another week. I'm gonna try to, I've been like struggling making thumbnails because I'm not filming b-roll, which is super annoying, so I don't have anything to like clip images from. So yeah, I might just take some random clips around the house just to make something for a thumbnail, because I really don't like the one image reading vlog thumbnails personally. So I might just take some pictures of the cats and call it good. But this weekend should be fun because Mom and I are going to a couple of book events that are happening in town, which is exciting. And I will definitely work extremely hard to get B-roll footage, okay? I promise. Because they're going to a romance-focused bookstore that opened a couple months ago that I have been dying to go to. And they're having a pop-up for another local vendor to like sell her stuff there. And it's like bookish merch there. And I'm like, oh my God. So it's the perfect opportunity to finally go there. And then my favorite used bookstore is doing 50% off all books, which is huge. So I'm just gonna let myself go crazy because I got paid for 3 different house sitting gigs. So I do have cash and I will be using that to buy some books. So the next vlog should have some fun bookish things going on. But okay, I'm just gonna blab real quick. I'm like wrapping it up and then I'm like, oh wait, I'm thinking of more things to talk to y'all about. So you know how I said, you know, I really need to start focusing more on weight loss and really pushing myself to start doing that. Well, I'm happy to say being in a calorie deficit is actually working. Like, who knew? I mean, obviously that makes sense. You know, eating less calories obviously means, you know, you're gonna lose weight. But I'm amazed. I did this like calorie calculator to see like what my calorie deficit should be, like with my weight, my height, my age, and all that. And I've been following that because it said about 1,600 to 1,800 calories a day. So I'm like, I can do that. So I've been religiously counting my calories. I kind of guesstimate for dinner because I don't always know because I eat at my parents' house pretty regularly. So like I didn't make the food, so I'm not sure. But I try to front load my meals with vegetables and then have a small bit of like entree, and that's been working amazingly because since the beginning of June, so it's been 2 weeks, I've lost 2 pounds each week. So I'm down, actually I've lost 3 pounds at one point because now I'm down 5 pounds in 2 weeks. Hey, and also trying to do more cardio and strength training combined. So like what I've been doing, I skipped my workout today so I could clean the whole house, so I don't have to do that this weekend. But what I've been doing is I'll do a Body Fit by Amy workout, which is typically 25 to 40 minutes depending on the video. And her videos are typically strength training, so like dumbbells, kettlebells, whatever. So I'll do that for whatever amount of time it is. So let's say it's a 30-minute video. Then I'll hop on my bike or get on the treadmill for whatever time until I've worked out for a full hour. And that's been amazing. And I do the cardio last because I read somewhere that that's better for you. I guess it's better for weight loss. I think it like actually doesn't matter, but like that's what I've been doing because the strength training takes more work for me to do than just walking on the treadmill or being on my bike and doing like a bike workout. Although the bike workouts that I've been doing are intense. But anyways, I'm just really excited. Like I feel like I'm finally making progress and I'm finally like having the discipline because also I've been tracking my weight every single day. And what's crazy to me is that I started at this weight. I don't want to put it out on the internet, okay? Like when I lose the weight, I'll tell you how much it is, like where I started, okay? But right now, So let's just say this is where I started with my weight, okay? It's crazy to me that June 1st, I was here and then like it went up and then it like kind of crashed and then it was kind of plateaued and then it spiked and then it plummeted. I mean, it's just weird. But then my phone listens to me too much because I got recommended a video on Instagram of this guy talking about that exact same thing on his weight loss journey, where he would track his weight every day and he would have spikes where it would plummet really low and then it would skyrocket and then plummet and then skyrocket. And he said that if he stopped doing what he was doing, which is being in a calorie deficit and working out when he did spike, he never would have lost the weight. So by keeping going and being consistent and doing that every single day, he was able to lose the weight and to not be scared by those spikes. And I'm really trying not to be, because I know past me, literally like a couple weeks ago, would have seen that number on the scale and been like, well, it's not worth it. Like, I'm not losing weight, you know, give up time. And I'm really glad, like, change that mindset, you know? And, you know, you wait a few days because you know, water weight. It's not that I've gained 5 pounds in a day, because I seriously do. Like, I will weigh myself in the morning and I'll be really low, and then by the evening I've gained like 6 pounds, so the scale says. But you know, you think about it, well, your body hasn't processed the food that you ate in the day yet, and you drank a bunch of water, which has weight to it. And so it's just, I don't know, I'm just like really excited that it's actually working this time. Like, this is the lowest number I've seen on the scale in months, and I think it's truly because I was not in a calorie deficit, because I started exercising regularly in October of last year and have not seen any results. Like, I think I've gained some muscle because I gained some weight, but I wasn't in a calorie deficit, and I think that is making a huge difference. And also eating way more vegetables and fruit, and like prioritizing that and protein is making a huge difference. And I'm feeling great, so yay. My calculator thing, I don't like fully trust it, but it says that my goal weight I will be at by June of next year, which is crazy. I'm like, really? So we'll see about that. But it also says that I will lose 50 pounds by the end of the year if I keep up losing 2 pounds a week, which is my goal. That's what I would like to do, because I see my thyroid doctor in November and I want to see him having lost a decent amount of weight, because he keeps trying to push Ozempic and Wegovy on me, and I keep telling him no, because I don't have diabetes. I don't have those issues that require that medication, and I don't want to be that person taking that medicine who doesn't need it. If you do, that is great, good for you, but I personally don't. I want to try a little harder to do it myself, because I have lost 50 pounds before, like before COVID, and then COVID happened, and then college happened, and then life happened, and I'm just done making excuses for myself though. It's like, okay, girl, you gotta show up for you, okay? Okay. Anyways, I'm so sorry for talking about that. I'm just like really proud about that, and it's something I'm really prioritizing, and it's just exciting to see changes. Even in like my body recomposition and stuff is just crazy. But anyways, I'm gonna stop talking and I will chat with you all in the next vlog. Toodaloo!